Makhosi. Ngiyanibingelela nina lapha emakhaya umcrusader lo ngiyadlala amashishqi inyanga yamakhosi, and I welcome you guys to another episode of Kemi TV. Ngiyanamukela all you loyal Kemites, all of you that have continued to text us, all of you that have continued to message me, all of you that have continued to watch the videos on the channel and be educated and be spiritually fed. Kosiami this is your minister, this is your servant, crusader, and your fellow Christ. Guys, apologies. Number one, apologies again and again and again for Malala. We had a few personal affairs that we had to deal with here on our side. Kodwa sisasekhona le channel le angeke ivalwe umuntu ukuthi niyayizonda, ukuthi bayizonda, ukuthi bazonda mina, ukuthi bazonda umfowethu, asinanda. We are here to do what we have been sent to do, and this is Oyenza for the sake of the Kemites, for the sake of all of you that have learned, that have benefited, and that have grown from this channel. Ngiyanibingelela inganza kamveli nqane. Bakwethu, you'll see ukuthi on one of the last episodes that we have released, bebesikhuluma ngokuthi sifuna uqala inkonzo kusemqoka, hayi ukuthi isinqumo sethu yinto eyasembatha ugcobo esanikwa lona ukuthi sikwenze lokhu, ukuthi sabaleka kwaze kwaba manje umsebenzi lo sinike wona kumele siwenze. In as much as we have our own personal lives, in as much as we have our own personal aspirations, the will of God must be done. And thus we announced inkanyezi yasinyakatho, inkonzo yenkanyezi yasinyakatho. Sorry guys. And when we announced this organization, we said we were going to be launching. We're still working in the background, but this is the official launch video. For those of you that want to attend, we are going to be conducting it online, and we are only going to be advising those that reach out to us with Mkulu, I want to be part, or rather Mkulu, I want to attend online enkonzweni yasinyakatho, and then we will send you what we need to send you. It's not about secrecy, it's about the fact that our enemies are many, they have no lives, and thus they have to continuously follow us around. And so we are doing this in secrecy because we need to feed you in the proper manner without any distractions. But namhlanje, we need to make it known or understood. What is the purpose of inkonzo lesiqalayo? Are we I think I had one heckler who said we are Luciferian. I understand your views. You are allowed to believe in what you want to believe. We have other things that we need to do. The reason why, or rather the primary mission behind the order, is primarily to bring people from a childlike state of spirituality into an adult state of spirituality, an awareness of inner divine being, the understanding of which you are liable for your life. You are a divine being sent down here. You are a God who was meant to experience this world, who must be liable for everything it does in this world, and who himself must learn from the lessons, who herself must grow from the lessons, who must find their soul purpose, and who must follow their soul purpose. With that said, I'll just be breaking down some of the primary teachings of inkonzo yasinyakatho ukuze abantu mabaza bangazi laphaya bathi wena you are an antichrist, wena you are anti-Allah, wena you are anti whatever. Mina ngenza lo msebenzi enginikwe wona, ukuthi wena unikwe umuphi umsebenzi okwakho lokho. The Christ has begun his return. Osiyami, you have heard ukuthi the Christ is coming in the clouds. The Christ is going to appear in the sky. He's going to fetch his followers. He's going to appear as this luminescent being. That is the deception that you are being taught by those that need you to be deceived, fam. The Christ's return has already begun. In fact, the Christ has begun. It's just that he has not manifested yet. The Christ has begun returning in all the true followers. He has begun returning in the hearts of those that can see there is something wrong with this Jesus, this teaching that is going around all over. To those people that have begun to see ukuthi their power is being drained, it's being externalized and being siphoned into a being ongazi nokwazi ukuthi ukuphi, ongazi nokwazi ukuthi uyabuya, ongazi nokwazi ukuthi wake waphila. The true Christ is coming back in the heart. That is divine wisdom. Hosanna Sophia. Look into your hearts. He's not coming in the clouds. Look into your hearts. He is not coming in the clouds. The Christ is a returning consciousness. The Christ is a returning understanding of true divinity. Love at its purest. Non-judgmental. Khona manje uyaphuma whichever religion you're going into. And whichever religion you go into, Christians are fighting Christians, Jews are fighting Islams are fighting whatever. Everybody's fighting in the name of their God, and the gods are not intervening with the blood that's being spilled, with the judgment that's being passed, with the hatred that's being created, with the segregation, the spiritual segregation that's being created. Others believe that they are the chosen ones, and if you are not part of the chosen class, you are cursed. And here at OSS, la enkonzweni yenkanyezi yaseNyakatho City, God is non-judgmental. It is your sins that become your judge, because it is the accuser, the devil, who we are gonna break down the understanding of during one of our sermons. What is this energy called Satan? Know ukuthi God is love. It is pure love. Oh God, the Holy Mother and the Holy Father have no religious boundaries. They do not belong to any specific religion. It is the devil that teaches that. This religion is more important than that religion. These are the chosen children, these are not the chosen children. This is the true God, and that is not the true God. It is the devil who is the source of ego, who is teaching that these super egos, all these huge super egos, a true God, as we will teach here at OSS, does not have any need for your worship. It is only an egotistic being that needs you to bow down to it. It is only an egotistic being that needs you to continuously give your energy to it in praise. Use your mind. Where now, if you are truly a pure person and you go and you do good for somebody else, will you go uloku bahlele mahlombe ubakhumbuza ukuthi ya ungakhohlwa ukuthi ngiyenzela lokho, ungakhohlwa ukuthi ngiyenzela lokho? No, if you are a true, divine, holy and higher minded being, uzowazi ukuthi if you've done good, it is enough for you to have received that thank you and move on. But these superficial gods continuously need worship, songs being sung to them, people bowing to them. The mother and father have no use for your worship. They have no use for your continuous singing to them. But we will sing, because the voices of glorifying the light is what makes them smile. But it does nothing for the Holy Father and the Holy Mother. All the world's religions are being thrown into a melting pot and being purified of the Demiurge's superego. The time is coming. The time is now, where all the world's religions are being thrown into a melting pot. And all the impurities are gonna be sifted out. Because we must admit, yes, religion has some positives in it. It teaches certain moral guidance. It teaches certain understandings of cosmology, of astrology, important aspects, but they are all hidden in esotericism, in exotericism. But here at OSS, we want to teach the followers, not the followers, but the brothers that go with us and our sisters. You fellow Christs, we want to teach you esotericism, because exotericism is for those that are still spiritual infants. But esotericism is for those that are coming into divine adulthood. The true understanding of that spirituality is not confined to any god or any religion. Makosi. Satan, the devil, has failed and he must die. The system is coming undone. Lucifer has failed. he has failed. The trajectory of where this dimension is going, or the simulation is going, is destined for the awakening. The fourth dimension is imminent. Ayiviyeki izoyenzeka. People are coming to an awareness. People are seeing their so-called leaders for what they are. Religious, political, royalty, otherwise. People will begin to see their godhood and divinity and will no longer give their power to anything external. This is not ego. This is not what you walk around saying, yeah, you know who I am. I'm a god. No. It's understanding that I am a divine child of God. I am a Christ. My father and mother are the creators of the cosmos. I do not need to bow down to any king, any president, any priest, and any egotistic god. The demiurge is falling. Satan is falling. And so is his ego-based world. It's coming to an end. Hosanna. Bear in mind, guys, these teachings, I'm breaking down what we're going to be teaching in the order, so that those of you that resonate with this message, those of you that feel they can grow from this message, those of you that feel they can add, because we can teach each other and we can create a spiritually safe ground for everybody who wants to come, drink, and be nourished truthfully. To come, drink, and be nourished truthfully. The true prophets of this world need no followers. They are the lowest and most useless of humans. While a prophet still runs around and calls about his name, walks on his followers, kumele ahlale on a high seat, kumele akhothamelwe, kumele ukuthi akhonzwe, kumele ukuthi baba or mama, that is not a true prophet. That is somebody garnering worship. Understandably, the nature of humans, unfortunately, is ukuthi when they see someone that they feel can be their guide, bafuna ukhothama. We have a worship gene in us. And so here at OSS, we want to dismantle and deactivate this worship gene. The true prophets are servants. You are the lowest of a servant. If you call yourself a prophet of the Holy Mother and the Holy Father, the prophet of the light, then you must serve. You must be lower than those that you are serving. You cannot possibly ukuthi bakhothamele. You cannot possibly ukuthi you are unreachable. When ukuthi ubonwe kumele ubonwe nge-10,000. When ukuthi ukhulunyiswe, there is a whole process. In that case, you're not a prophet. In that case, you are a false prophet. And Luciferians are becoming powerless. We announce it here in the order. We announce it la enkonzweni yasenkanyezi yasenyakatho. The Luciferians are coming to their finish. You can see everything happening. Hollywood is burning. LA is on fire. The stars are falling. People will cease to believe in the actors, actresses, presidents, politicians, all these people that siphon power and siphon the attention of people to themselves. The Luciferians are coming to their finish, and with the Luciferians coming to their finish, the divine gods are going to be born. The true divine gods, not the egotistic gods, but the humans that are interconnected within the fourth and the fifth dimension. Makos, asbon. God invites you to the grand dinner of all the Christs. God invites you to the grand dinner of all the Christs. God invites you to the great, how can we put it? We don't want to call it a party. To the gala. The gala is about to take place. All you who are chosen, all you who have come to awakening, all you fellow Christs, God is inviting you now to dine with Him on true spiritual food. Not to worship, not to be dictated to, but you yourself to be acknowledged as a child of God. To know your power, to know Uguti, you have the capability of creating and living whatever life that you seek to live. You have been told Uguti, you came into this world, you must live a humble life, you don't deserve to have money, you must be lowly, your blessings are in heaven. No, this is your heaven. This is your heaven right now as you are here. yekela ukulokuba nomcabango phambene ukuthi khona la uyakhona ungakhumbuli ukuthi uphuma khona ukuthi uyezulwini uyenzani ezulwini ukuzibuze nje ukuthi uyofunani ezulwini. The heavens were made for the angels. Wena ufuna ukuyokenzani ezulwini? Hlala lapho hleli khona ukuzibuze ukuthi soyenzani njengoba sizobe sezulwini. Are we going to be praising some demiurge? Are we going to be singing non-stop? Sidlala amagatara, singing praises to a God who is ego-bound. Odinga ukuthi abantu bakhothame bangaqedi kuyo. No. Here is where you can create your heaven. You deserve to live the best life you can in all honesty and in all earnesty. Abanye will hear that and they will say, you are teaching people to live in the flesh. We are not teaching people to live in the flesh. No, we are teaching people their divine power, that they deserve to be happy. They deserve to smile. They deserve to live the life that they want to live. Obviously, within humble boundaries. You want to live the life of a billionaire because you want to run about mocking people, doing Dubai potpoti, because you want to act immoral. That's not what we're teaching you. We are teaching you you deserve to be happy. You deserve to have the things that you want, and you have the divine power to manifest them. God would not have put that dream in you if that dream was not yours to fulfill. So, accept the truth, which is the cornerstone of the order of inkonzo yenkanyezi yasenyakatho, ukuthi you are all divine sons and daughters of the Holy Mother and the Holy Father. You are living Christ, waiting to come into an awakening of your own divinity. And so come with your knowledge and come as you are. Whether you are Jew, whether you are Muslim, whether you are Christian, whether you are Taoist, whether you are African, Pan-African, spirituality, whatever, come. This is your home. We welcome you with open hands. Crusader is not a prophet that's meant to lead you. No, Crusader is simply and a mouthpiece for the Holy Mother and the Holy Father. Not because I was sanctified or so, but because as well, I am simply just a tool that they're going to use. And once they have used it, I will have my seat where I've been promised my seat in the divine courts. I hope this message reaches those it's meant to reach. What's up?